Weeknd threw some shots at Drake. And then obviously, if you are a fan of music, there was this big beef last year in the rap community.
Living under a rock to not know that beef.
Yeah, right. Seriously, I think everybody knows. I think everybody knows.
It went all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yes, yeah, straight up. Welcome back, everybody. We're here with our good friend Kahsan. He is a producer, multi-instrumentalist, singer, rapper, and he's been doing it for a long time. And he released an album last year called Leave This With You.
Yeah.
It's on all streaming platforms, and we are lucky enough to sit down with him today, listen to a few songs from Leave This With You, and also find out a little bit more about how it was produced, how the album came together, and just chat about some other stuff that's going on in the industry. We just listened to the Weeknd's brand new album right before this too. That was 22 tracks of crazy.
22 tracks of crazy.
That's accurate.
That sums it up. Solid album too.
Man, it really was, and it's crazy that's the last installment of this.
I almost got
trilogy.
emotional there at the end.
Yeah.
Thinking, man, is he in? Is he going to do something else? Maybe he's going to go into acting or something. We don't know.
Is it the end?
I know that
he did give you a lot of songs.
He did, man. He sure did.
I like a going away gift.
I both love and don't love whenever artists give you a body of work that's that long, because sometimes it's like, it's like when a movie is a certain length, I'm like, all right, this is too long.
2 hours and 20 minutes. What?
But if it grips you the whole time, then that's what it's all about.
Because then it doesn't feel like 2 hours.
Exactly.
And 20 minutes.
Yeah, and that's how I felt listening to that. It really it didn't feel like it was that long.
It's the Weeknd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think if it was like an okay artist that has good hit songs, putting 22 songs together, we're not sitting through that.
100%.
No,
it's
I mean he's the top of his game. Can work with the top people. Like,
come on now.
Yeah.
I find it interesting though, because like I've been a big fan of the Weeknd ever since, I don't know, probably like Kissland around that era. But I thought last year that because I remember seeing news that he was gonna be done as the Weeknd. Like he was done. Right. That's when the news kind of started to come out as, I'm done, I'm hanging it up. And then what I found interesting is last year around sort of like April, I guess, is when I think that was when Metro Boomin and Future released that mixtape, We Still Don't Trust You. And the Weeknd was on there, and the Weeknd threw some shots at Drake. And then obviously, if you are a fan of music, there was this big beef last year in the rap community.
Living under a rock to not know that beef.
Yeah, right. Seriously, I think everybody knows. It
went all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, straight up.
It's great marketing. I mean,
it's still
great marketing.
It's still ongoing now because it's like the Super Bowl is in like a week or two or something like that.
And I'm just curious. And then you got Kendrick doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
The mind of Kendrick.
And Not Like Us was such a big song last year, and
I wonder what he'll do off of it, because I know he can't do the whole song.
Right.
I think he's gonna hit him with that, and then maybe stop or something,
and then just stop. That's it.
The crowd would probably still go crazy.
Because Drake is like probably doing everything in his power to make sure that is not played.
I better not hear those strings.
Yes, I better not hear A minor. But in terms of Kahsan, man, tell us a little bit about yourself. How have you been an artist for?
Let's see. Over 20 years. Over 20 years been playing piano since I was about 7, and then started making beats at like 11. I feel like it was my dad's fault, because I would practice what I was supposed to be practicing on the piano, and then he bought a new keyboard, had headphones. And I think that's where I blame everything on my dad. So I would practice, but there was like a record button on there. So I'm like, I'm going to make some beats. So every time I'm supposed to do my lesson, I would do my lesson.
Right.
But then I'll be like in there just making beats.
Oh, that's so cool.
Beats. And this is at like 11 years old. And I feel like it was a wrap from there.
That's awesome.
Let's play one of your songs here.
Yeah, let's go with Limb from Limb.
Cool.
Awesome. Love this one.
My boy Jimmy Fogarty on guitar on that one.
Yeah, he's done a lot.
Yeah, man, he was in my band since 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
Superman, is he in that video?
I think so.
I just removed this knife from my heart last night.
The drums.
Oh. Blood and my vision's getting blurry, so I had to fight.
that vocal part right there. So I love that guitar. So big.
So emotional.
We've all been through this. We've all had somebody tear us apart.
Love that. You gotta tell me about that electric guitar production.
That's Jimmy.
Like, I don't,
some pedal he just like look at that.
yeah, I love that.
Some pedal he was using, bro. Jimmy's crazy. And then he changed it up with the big chord.
That bass, that 808.
That was me,
So
yeah.
hard, bro.
Sick pay on there.
I love guitars, man.
The tone of the guitar is so beautiful.
Yeah. Little
Dude.
wind underneath there.
That is my favorite song of the album.
For
Whenever,
real? I
whenever
appreciate
you
that, man. I
whenever you
appreciate
said
that.
you picked 3 songs, I was like, God, I hope one of them is Limb from Limb.
It's
I'm like,
one of my favorite too, and I never hear people talk about it. I'm
Okay.
like, maybe they
Dude.
didn't listen.
Man, you should.
I'm like, oh, does this song suck?
He sent it to me so many, like,
Are you for real?
yeah.
For real.
Oh
That's what's
man.
up, man.
So like, as we've been like building up to this week, you know, and
Yeah.
everything kind of going back and forth and stuff. Like, Ryan has been super on this album, and even
appreciate
before
it.
like we talked about doing this or whatever, and he was like, because we haven't shot together in a while and whatever, and so this week we were kind of getting stuff together, going back and forth about our favorite songs. And yesterday he goes, I am once again sending you this song, and
It's
I
like
want
the
you
Bernie
to listen
Sanders
to
meme
it.
type
you,
thing.
Ryan, man.
Because I sent it like probably 8 times.
Yeah.
For
And
real?
he's usually busy doing something, so I know he
Yeah.
doesn't get to it right then.
It's
So.
been through like 3 changes too, because I loved it 4 changes so much that every time I would make the music for it, if it wasn't perfect, I'm just like something
Yeah.
ain't right. It ain't as emotional as I needed or something.
No.
And then I
It's-
finally was like, Jimmy, I was like, I need some of your guitars on here. Give me something dramatic, something emotional, and then open up on the chorus. And then, boom, he sent that. And then I was like, I'll take the drums here from here.
Oh man.
See, there's an acoustic in there too. Guitar.
That's him, yeah.
Is that him as well?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are
session.
collaborating with a session musician like
Sure.
that, will you give them like sort of ghost notes or like MIDI?
Nope.
You just
I like-
let them do
I like
their
for
thing?
people to be who they are.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Because then in my opinion, I feel like you won't be completely yourself. And if I am asking you to be on here, I want you to be you.
Right.
Cool.
I like
You know
that.
what I mean? So I'll tell him dramatic, open up, like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I will never be like, play it like
Right.
ding, 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 ding. I
Yeah.
need you to do that.
Sure.
I just tell him, you tell me what you're hearing and give me a bunch of takes, and then, I'll chop it up, or if it don't go, I'll move it. I might move another part of what he played, somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I like for people that I collab with to be completely themselves, man.
Cool,
That's
man.
awesome, and that's smart. I mean, because you could maybe dictate it, but maybe you're limiting what
could.
they're doing. You know?
Absolutely. I believe that. I believe people like session guitarists when they're like, I need you to play these notes that I wrote.
Mm-hmm.
No ad libs and play this like this, and then you're getting paid.
Right.
You're just like, all right.
Exactly.
But imagine that person saying, be you. They're gonna probably kill it
Exactly.
because they can really be themselves.
Yeah, passionate people.
Passionate
is what you
people,
want.
bro.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Sure.
awesome. Yeah, so I noticed I brought up the guitar because a lot of this album I noticed has a lot of
a
acoustic,
lot of acoustic
and
guitars,
electronic together, and I love that. It's just a vibe throughout the whole album.
Thank you.
And unique. I mean, I don't hear a lot of acoustic. We did listen to that Weeknd song, which had acoustic, the Dawn FM one.
Yes.
I can't think of the name of it now.
I was trying to
From
make sure
Zero.
they didn't sound
Yeah.
alike too. Even though there's quite a few that have the same like type of acoustic guitar, I was trying to just make sure they didn't sound like the last
No,
song.
they
Oh man, I love the tones
And a lot of
that
these
you
are
used.
old.
I love the
Okay.
tones
These are
you use
old.
throughout these throughout all these songs, especially like that just clean guitar that's got a lot of like almost sustain on it.
Yeah.
that Jimmy uses
I'm
a lot.
I'm about to give you one that's all guitar.
Ugh,
That Queen.
Yep.
yeah,
If you especially since you got headphones on, he's doing something different in each ear.
cool.
I
So
love
each
that.
ear's
But they
paying
go
different.
together.
I
Cool.
love that.
Yeah, but they go together. But they're in each ear is a different melody.
Have you done vocals like that? I've been noticing lately, where it'll be
Trying
a
to play
different.
around
It'll
with
be a
it.
different
Yeah.
take, and it just adds a nice dynamic.
Yeah. Or we might drop the octave. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? To make it just sound weird but cool.
Yeah. So let's
Queen.
So Queen.
Yeah,
Let's check
get
out Queen.
Quick and short.
With your hand in my own, let me show you to your throne. Then you can make yourself home with the crown native. With your hand in my own, let me show you to your throne. Then you can make yourself home with the crown native.
It's addicting.
You do it easily. Motherland type pedigree. Skin softer than baby feet. When you speak, you're singing to me. I'm lost in you. I still found my ways. The boss in you. Let's share our last night. How you dress is impressive. Send a message.
That's how you
to
can hear his
world.
fingers
Work
slide
hard.
on the
Yeah,
strings.
I think he had a mic. I think he had a mic close.
With your hand in my own.
Ooh, that's sick.
There's a little synth in there.
So cool.
Now he's gonna do some Spanish stuff on the second verse.
Skin glistening chocolate and them hips
Yep.
marvelous kissing on your
Love that.
lip. Natural woman embodiment, they jealous of you. Don't forget that, girl, you did that. Make them look back at what they should have. You're royalty to me, shipping I could be you.
It sounds so good too. Like the mic quality,
Everything.
Yeah.
I was gonna get into that after this.
That
Home with the crown native. Your hand in my own, let me show you to your throne. Then you can make yourself home with the crown native.
The sample?
was that vocal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I reversed it and tuned it.
Sick.
That's so cool.
I think it's like an Indian. I just thought it sounded dope.
Awesome.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that Spanish guitar I didn't pick up whenever I was listening to it.
Whew.
Before. That's
Yeah,
sick.
he-
As you
he
kind of
clowning.
you did it there, and I was like, oh man, yep, there it is, right there in the left, just so
Yeah.
clean. And then when I heard him move his, I
one
get chills when I hear that.
Relay, my cousin Tracy Mitchell, he recorded that on the iPhone mic.
I've heard the,
A lot of people do it.
the new mics.
What's
are
crazy
great.
is the mic in that phone is fire, bro.
Right.
Oh, dude, I
Yeah.
know.
He just set it down because you can pick up all the pickups, I guess you would say, on the on the strings. You know what I mean? And it sounds crispy, dude. So when y'all like ever listen to Relay, that's all iPhone
That's
audio
amazing.
on
Yeah.
the guitar.
It's crazy. Yeah, I mean the mics have gotten so good. I've been doing some like practice vocal stuff for another thing I've been working on, and like the rough takes off my iPhone are enough. I'm like, this sounds good enough
Drop
even
that in.
for my ears.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
I'm cool with this. So
Yep. I actually, you know that wired mic,
Mm-hmm.
the little $30 one you get from Apple?
yep.
I remember taking a 15-minute break at work to record some vocals in the car because it was like the best sound booth in the car, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And for my other album I'm working on, and it came out so good, I'm like, I don't want to re-sing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though, because when you sing stuff or
you're like
redo
imitating,
stuff, it's never the same
right?
Yeah.
emotion or vibe.
Yeah.
Even though now that I got a new microphone, I want to, but I'm like, I don't think I should.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So the name of the album is actually is slightly it's emotional. I'll leave this with you. So very long story short, I was born with a vein disease, and it affects like the left side of my body. And there's some days that that I can't walk, right? Or I'm in excruciating pain, can't go to work, blah, blah, blah. As a kid, it wasn't as often as it is like now. Now it's like every day I'm in pain, but I'm used to it, so I don't really trip. But it was a December 2022, I think. And I had a lot of these songs, not all of them, but a lot of these songs were done or they were figured out. And I had a really bad scare that I was almost out of here. And I was thinking, I was like, man, I'm sitting on all these songs on my phone that if I die, nobody's going to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why that song to my kids is on there.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when that day comes, I hope they can at least listen to their father forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because with that I got going on, like, I don't know how long I'll be here.
Right.
So I was like, I really was adamant about getting this album done so I can leave this with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus,
I
you almost made me
You
cry,
know, man,
bro.
it was,
album name
it was
is
deep.
perfect.
and I appreciate it, man. The song, the last song that I wanted to show y'all, the "Save My Peace" song, that's my dad. That's on there. So my dad's 82, and we've never done anything together. Like music, it's weird. He's been playing guitar all his life, and I was like, Dad, I just need you to just play something. I would love for him to hear it and be like, oh, that's me.
Dang.
So when he heard it, he was like,
That's so cool.
Playing guitar, or is he playing?
At the end of the song, there's a solo.
Awesome.
That's so cool, man.
And just to have, like I said, life is that day is inevitable, and I would love to have the song with my dad.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's why that was on there. Yeah.
What a cool.
And awesome to have your kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
end.
Every time my daughter sings that part, I get emotional. Every time.
Yeah.
Every time, because she was belting.
I love it.
love you.
Yeah, it's
That's
so good.
awesome.
That song's so wholesome, man. It comes out of like
Appreciate
your
it.
son, and then your daughter's just
Yeah.
belting.
Yeah, that was to them, man. That was to them.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're all gonna do. Like, with people with kids or whatnot.
Right.
When that day happens, you just hope to still have your hand on their shoulder as they level up.
Yeah,
You know what
For
I mean?
sure.
Yeah.
So the "Save My Peace," the reason why he's on that song is because there's so much like negativity and so much drama like in the world, and you don't even try to be around it, but you go somewhere and you're around it.
Right.
Yes.
So that whole song is like, I just need to back away from all of you,
Mm-hmm.
save my peace, and disappear.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's talking about, taking my kids somewhere to where they can play freely, and calling my wife and saying, quit your job and stuff like that. So it's just about saving your peace. And I think quite a few people mess with it, but I don't know if they listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I enjoy it. And yeah, that message, I mean, we're so bombarded with social media. All this stuff is just
Everything.
coming at us. It is good to, separate from it. And you just got to live your life sometimes and not worry about everybody else's life, what everybody else is doing.
You got to live your life.
Right.
Especially
Live your life and record those moments, man.
Yeah, man. For real.
All right. That's a good run into the song.
Yeah.
Save my piece here.
Yeah, we're going to end it on this one.
Yep.
There we go.
So I took him off this way, trying to put my thoughts in phase, like I need to find some space, just so I can levitate. I don't mean to piss you off, but I know I do this often, dipping in the two-seat foreign, with my privacy installing.
That bass is so good.
Bass on is so good.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
A place with my son and my daughter won't fear. Tell the wife if she can go ahead, leave that job this year. Good vibes only will sustain. I keep it pushing in my lane. You should probably do the same. I just wanna save my peace. shit away from me.
Yep.
Please.
So I had to
Get out.
say my
Right.
piece. It is what it is. Say love it. Suitcase packed in the fast lane. 2 shades of black going that way. Do say slash with the champagne. Ooh, they mad, it's a bad day. Touchdown where they all call it Ronte. Phone down and you can't call it no way. No one around, girl, how you looking cosplay? You and me against the world, running our way. So fast speed limit, black speed limit. Gotta feed on my seeds, give them what they need with no greed in me. Never weak and they 13.
Give them that fast flow again.
Had to.
Ooh.
Good vibes only will sustain. I keep it pushing in my lane. You should probably do the same. I just wanna save my peace, and you can keep the dumb shit away from me. So I
That
had
you
to
clapping?
say my
It's on Logic. It's a stock clap. Here goes my dad.
Nice.
I just wanna save my peace, and you can keep the dumb shit away from me. So I had to say my piece. It is what it is. Say love it.
Just going ham on the drums and guitar.
Yeah, I went.
And the bass.
I went
Yeah,
bonkers
true.
with the drums at the end. I was like, I need
That bass is just
because in my
woo!
mind I'm a drummer, even though I don't know how to drum. But on
No.
keys, I can drum my ass off.
Oh, me too.
In my mind, I am a drummer. So I was like, maybe program some to make it sound like a dude's just going off. There you go.
Man, that was awesome.
Appreciate it.
Sick.
Man.
That
Appreciate it.
song, man, that bass line just makes you want to move. And like you said, like save my peace, man. Like there is so much BS around us, and it's very hard to save and keep your peace.
Yeah, that's why I was
you
telling
know?
you I love being at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I love
yeah.
being at home.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Love this album.
Yep.
You
Appreciate
guys
it.
should definitely check it out.
Yep.
We're gonna link
At
it
least
down
once.
below.
Before we head out here, I just want to give Kahsan another shout out for coming on
Appreciate
here,
it, man.
talking shop with us,
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
showing us a couple
Absolutely.
songs off of his album. Like I said, we're going to leave it linked in the description as well as the pinned comments. So check it out.
Yeah.
You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you get your music. You can
Everywhere
also
you get your music.
follow him on all the socials. And
If
he
you want.
does have a double disc album coming soon too that
Yeah.
he told us a little bit about
Yeah.
during this interview. So
So 80s
If you like the 80s, then
Yeah.
you'll like this.
and y'all know if you've been around our channels for
We
a
love
while
the
that
80s.
we like the 80s.
Oh no, we
So
going full leather Michael Jackson jacket.
Yeah.
we're bringing
I
out
can't
all
wait.
them zippers.
Yeah. All
can't wait.
it's called zippers.
Yeah.
Anyways, y'all,
Zippers.
Kahsan, once again, we really appreciate you
Absolutely.
coming.
Come back anytime. If you got
Yeah,
an album you want to
absolutely.
show us or something,
Yep.
let us know.
We'll
We'd
be
love
back
to have
review
you.
the next one.
Yep,
Let's do it.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, for
Let's
sure.
do it.
Catch y'all on the next
Appreciate you guys watching.
one. Peace.
Later.
Never weak and they 13. Didn't get the bag from my family, so they never have to need any. Good vibes only will sustain. I keep it pushing.